Please remain here, my darling child. What I'm about to tell you can change your world, so don't skip it. Heaven is ensuring that you be the first to hear the truth, which has surfaced despite their best efforts to conceal it. Get ready for something monumental. Your heart will sense the weight of destiny drawing near the moment you hear it. Don't miss a beat, since there's a new discovery coming at you every second. Something of you was revealed to them, something they had never imagined was conceivable. And now they feel both amazed and terrified. Do not leave until the very end, as the last words I shall utter will reveal the necessity of this discovery. The discovery they made is out of the ordinary. It has to do with who you are, where you're going, and the promise God has inscribed into your life. The truth is shining a light on your hidden greatness, and those who formerly doubted you and murmured behind your back are now afraid. You will never view your path in the same light after you understand what has been told, so listen closely. Not only is God revealing to you what they have seen, but He is also explaining why this revelation is necessary for the present moment. Keep going. Remain steadfast. Your confirmation is here in this message. Keep your guard up, my darling, because I can sense your soul drawing near, yearning for what has been withheld. Something they weren't supposed to find was discovered by them. However, it was permitted by heaven, because it is the sole means by which they will thereafter acknowledge your fate. Your future is already responding to what they found, so don't skip. Your strength, resilience, and the evidence of your silent struggles were discovered. The evenings you secretly bore the weight of others' problems. What they witnessed confirmed what God has said about you from the beginning, and it shook them to their core. You are undefeatable. You have been selected. I guarantee you will be astounded by the conclusion of this message if you stick around till the very end. No matter how many times you scroll or skip, you will never get the affirmation your spirit has been seeking. Your ascent was uncovered. It was your brightness that they found. Not even their best efforts have been able to quell it any longer. Exposure is no longer a form of punishment in your novel, my darling. This is acknowledgement. There are many people that need to hear this message, so if it touches your heart, take a moment to pause, like, share, and subscribe. Share it with others, because the work of God will impact their lives as well as that of others who are waiting for a revelation. Keep going. Something more profound is on the way, so remain put. Listen closely, child of destiny, for I am going to tell you why this finding is more than simply news. It's the fulfillment of a prophecy. What was concealed in your quietness was discovered by them. The strength you possessed when you believed nobody was watching. Despite your feelings of unworthiness, the crown remained. Keep going. This very second is holy. You have been guided by heavenly fingerprints, and what they found is evidence of your survival and perseverance. Their perspective has been changed by the very item they discovered. All of a sudden, you're not the one they were underestimating. Now they can't turn a blind eye to you. Your justification is coming in real time, so be sure to stay till the very end. They sought to conceal it, but in doing so they revealed their majesty, says God. My dear child, your worth has been amplified with each effort to conceal it. Keep looking at the screen. You are about to be exposed this season. Hold on a second, because I'm about to say the words that will validate what your gut has been telling you all along. Plus, you'll know it's just for you because it's personal when you hear it. Get ready for something monumental. Be vigilant. This is the portion that will make your soul quake, so please remain with me. They uncovered your anointing, the unseen blessing that envelops you in a protective aura. Divine intervention has replaced what they had believed to be luck. Keep going. We must not let this slip our fingers. Everything that God concealed within you is now exposed. What has been revealed cannot be undone. regardless of who opposes it. They found out that you can't be stopped, and their dread demonstrates the gravity of your mission. Keep reading, since we are only scratching the surface of this discovery's deeper layers. This is serious business. Your narrative is now front and center. The news about you will get out, and although some people will be envious, many will be respectful. Keep going. From this point forward, all statements are officially confirmed. Take a moment to pause, like, comment, and subscribe, my dear child, if this touches your soul. Do it because you want to show that you're on board with the messages from above. Forward this message to help others discover strength in the challenges they are facing. A monumental event is still to transpire. Hold still for the moment, my darling. Remain where you are. The part your heart has been waiting for is about to be told. They found something that defies explanation. It transcends rational thought and touches the heavenly. The enigma opens out into full revelation at the end, so be sure to stick around. Avoid skipping this part, since the impact of what they've witnessed is still resonating with them. Your tenacity paid off, and they witnessed it. They recognized they had been wrong to underestimate you, as they seen your buried pain become power. There is a reason for this. The moment is just right. What was formerly said in hushed tones about you is now spoken out loud and clear. What they found cannot be reversed, and now they know, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. You are exceptional. This is your fate. Make it until the very finish. A greater thing is still to come. My darling, this is just the beginning. The beginning of a season heralds the unveiling and celebration of every facet of your identity. Your fate is being written in these exact lines right now, so don't scroll away. Get ready for something monumental. See it to the end. Lean in closer, child of light, for the truth is growing more apparent by the second. Not only did they learn your past, but they also learned your identity. Persevere until the very end, for their finding verifies what heaven has already decreed. I have to tell you something, so don't skip over it. They dug for defects but uncovered riches instead. They were surprised even by their own surprise when, instead of revealing weakness, they revealed power. Not only did they see your journey, but they also noticed the divine handwriting on every aspect of your life. It has finally dawned on them that you radiate an undeniable aura, a favor that cannot be taken away. And their amazement at what you hold has transformed into quiet reverence as they humbly bow before your grandeur. Keep going. You should remain here, because what God is showing is much deeper than what you see here. My darling, pay close attention now, since the revelation is getting very personal. They figured out why being in your presence is so intimidating, why your words have such impact, and how you can change the vibe just by being silent. This is the concluding section, so make sure to read it all the way to the conclusion. Stay focused, because their finding validates your spiritual mission, which is why it counts. Now they understand why you were unbreakable. They discovered the wounds you hid, the tears you repressed, and the inner power you were unaware you possessed. Staying here is leading you to a better knowledge with each passing second. According to God, they found out what I implanted in you before they ever considered looking. My darling, they have figured out your life story. It demonstrates the plan of heaven. Make it until the very finish. Stay put, because you are about to experience an overwhelming sense of power and serenity as this insight hits its last peak. A monumental event is still to transpire. Excuse me, but it's coming up after this. Keep looking at me right now, my darling child. The epiphany becomes an indisputable fact at this point. Their eyes were open to the profundity of your vocation. Every storm that tried to destroy you ultimately failed because of this one secret reason. Keep watching till the very end, since this unveiling is a sign from on high that your moment has arrived. Don't skip because they found proof of your divine protection while trying to defame you. They discovered the signs of life, the light of favor, and the strength that could have been bestowed only by God. And from this point on, they will never look at you the same. They found the crown that no one else could see, the power you exuded in quiet, the passion that remained unquenched despite external attempts to extinguish it. For one thing, this finding proves something, and that is shaking their spirit. No one can stop you. Continue here. Stay put, because the following paragraphs will prove everything you've ever wondered. Embrace this season of exposure, my darling, for it is not a time of shame, but of glory. Rather than bringing you down, the facts they uncovered will bring you up in the eyes of those who were skeptical. Keep going. Just beyond these words lies something much more monumental. The atmosphere is thick with revelation, so draw nearer, chosen one. Your stamina was revealed to them. They were frightened by the way you flaunted your wounds like wings. The meat of the message is about to be revealed, so be sure to stick around till the finish. You will be vindicated in their discovery, so don't skip them. Your silent prayers, sacrifices, and the weight you endured without asking for sympathy were all witnessed by them. No average person could have made it through what you accomplished. They came to know. Long before you were born, God wrote a screenplay for your destiny, and they found that code in your life. They are now unable to refute that you are the chosen one due to this revelation. The last piece is about to fit, so be sure you stick around till the end. Pay attention, my darling, for the storm is about to pass before the calm. The unchangeable promise was proven, and they found out the truth about your resurrection. Do not go until this very second, for it contains the last seal. What they discovered proves that you are not merely surviving. You are stepping into greatness, so don't skip it. They found signs of fate on your name. They may attempt to ignore it all they want, but it will always be there. Things that were previously concealed are now raging in the light. What they found out about you will not hurt you, my darling, because God says so. You will be honored. You had been patiently waiting for this shift. Here is the confirmation you were seeking. The evidence that you are meant for greatness. Your breakthrough is in the next breath, so remain still. Keep going. Stay put, for there's more to come. Something new is about to be revealed. Up ahead, you'll find something monumental. And all the stars are lining up for your ascent. Your revelation is here. So please, lover, stay till the very end. Do not flinch at this moment, my darling. The most profound current flows across this section. They uncovered the reason why your spirit is unbreakable. Why, even in the depths of despair, your light remains unwavering. Continue reading until the very end, as this layer unveils the heavenly mark on your life. Stay the course, because what they discovered was not a lack of strength, but rather an unbreakable resolve concealed in your quiet. They were rendered speechless when they witnessed the way heaven supported you when all else fell apart. This revelation altered their perception of who you were. They unearthed the dormant roots that have weathered every storm with you, the invisible force that has propelled you ahead when you were exhausted. They are now frightened of the God who marked you rather than you. Stop scrolling. Remain steadfast. Big things are yet to come. This revelation proves that the tables have turned, so stay put. What was previously disregarded has suddenly taken center stage, and you are entering a period of acknowledgement that cannot be undone. Keep going. The solution you've been seeking is closer than you believe. With each beat of your heart, my darling, the revelation grows clearer, so draw nearer. A favor from on high is revealed to them, like the kind that, for some reason, opens doors. Persevere to the very finish, for at this point your spirit will sense confirmation from on high. Keep reading, because the truth can't be denied. No one can dispute that you rise, but they also failed to explain why. Grace and destiny were found in your tail and your steps. They can see clearly now that you were never average. Your failures were not failures, they found out. They were covert arrangements for your promotion. They have been taken aback by this revelation, which has made them realize that nothing on this earth can alter the will of God. Continue here. The last wave is coming, so stop scrolling. Here is where it all fits together. So listen closely, my darling. Along with your story, they uncovered the prophecy that was concealed throughout your journey. Do not leave until the very end, for this is the heavenly culmination you have been anticipating. What they've found out about you is not a weapon against you, so don't skip. God says so. This is to let everyone know that you have arrived. They were wrong. The truth will do more to elevate you than to bring you down. The strength in your tenacity, the unquenchable light, and the wealth in your name were all revealed to them. Their finding is your confirmation, according to heaven. You have been hand-picked, and your ascent is preordained. This is your chance to finalize the deal, so do not scroll or move. The words you have just heard are not at random, so please, my darling, listen all the way to the conclusion. They are the answer your soul has been seeking. Now that the world will know what heaven has always known about you, something monumental has been revealed. Listen closely, my darling. The revelation is about to rip like a thundercloud at this very moment. They learned the hard way that you're incredibly resilient. The rationale for why you have always emerged stronger from challenges. The gravity of this revelation is heaven's sign that your ascent is unstoppable, so be sure to read all the way to the conclusion. Don't cut them off, since what you've shown them cannot be taken back. They could see the unquenchable flame within you. Sleek strength that made staying alive appear effortless. And now they're quaking with fear for the magnitude of what they found beyond their wildest expectations. They found your unique selling point, support from on high, the invisible hand that held you up every time. And at that same second, it hits them. This isn't just any old narrative. They are confronted with an inevitable fate. What follows will stab even more deeply, so don't scroll away. My darling, the reveal is far from over, so remain here. Now is the time to share the news of their finding with the world, so everyone can hear what heaven has been saying all along. Keep going, there is still more to come. Picked one, pay close attention. You won't want to miss this. The hidden burden you bear was uncovered. Such an obligation could only be bestowed upon a selected soul by heaven. Behold, the revelation that validates your calling awaits you at the very end. So behold. Because what they found was not superficial, you shouldn't skip it. It was profound. They uncovered the manifestation of your faith, the proof of your perseverance, and the power that sprang from the shadows of those nights. Furthermore, their finding is now evidence. It finally hit them. There was a reason for all the suffering you endured, and the fact that you managed to stay alive was the biggest miracle of all. Now that they can't ignore what heaven is showing, their emotions are conflicted. Make it until the very finish. The last piece is taking shape, so stay still. My darling, pay attention now, because this is when all the pieces will fit together. Underneath your story, they uncovered a divine script, the unseen connection that validates your fate. Do not go until you have witnessed the culmination that heaven has prepared for you. God is telling you not to skip this, because what they find confirms what you already know. No damage was ever intended by the truth they discovered. Its purpose was to highlight your magnificence. What was once kept in the dark is now blazing with pride. What makes you unique was uncovered by them. Defiant, unwavering, hand-picked by God. Now people can't take a glance at you without recognizing the heavenly sign. Hold on a second, because this discovery is the change you've been seeking. Do not go till the very end, my darling, for the secret about you has been revealed. Nothing on this planet can halt the commencement of your season of revelation, as this announcement proclaims. A monumental event has transpired. My dearest child, the moment has come for you. Keep looking at this. At this point, the message is at its peak. Your strength's hidden truth was revealed to them. The rationale behind your perseverance in the face of overwhelming odds. If you've been waiting for proof, this revelation is it. So be sure to read till the end. Don't miss it because their discovery has shook them to their core. They came to understand that the conflicts that were intended to depose you actually bestowed authority upon you. They realized that wounds are proof of strength, not weakness. They found out that there was an unbreakable quality in every person, regardless of how much stress they were under. Their emotions are resonating with this revelation. They now understand that you were never average. The confirmation that finally confirms this reality is coming up, so don't go any farther. Heaven is not yet through speaking, so remain here, my darling. The divine proclamation of your victory is unfolding before your very eyes in this reveal. Keep going. There is still something more better on the way. Attention, chosen one. The light of revelation is now more intense than before. No storm could quench the fire they found within you. Do not leave until the very end, as this is when you will understand the need of the events that transpired. They found the map to your fate in your hardships. You shouldn't pass over them. You were discovered to be as strong as iron, contrary to their fears that you were delicate. They mistook your apparent disorientation for the guidance of invisible forces. Behind your every step, they found a divine order. Because even your side trips had a purpose, and they can't seem to get away from the truth now that they've seen it. You were handpicked before they ever considered casting suspicion on you. Beloved, don't scroll any further. The reveal is only getting started. Pay attention, my darling, for the point is being made here. Your life seal was found by them, that one thing that will always identify you as unique. You must read this to the very end to grasp the enormity of this fact. What they found was never theirs to keep, so don't skip. God says so. That burden was always on you. Rather of bringing humiliation, their exposure has given recognition. Instead of stifling your voice, they brought your shout to light. They found out that you are the living embodiment of a promise that has been fulfilled, the proof that heaven has intervened. The reality has finally crushed all of their doubts. Do not scroll away, my darling, for the next words affirm everything you have ever believed. You should remain put because this revelation is not random. Your time of hiding is ended, and heaven has announced it. Your breakthrough is your respiration down your neck at the moment, so don't skip. This is the turning point, my darling kid. Everything is falling into place. They learned the whole truth about you, that you are special, powerful, and have the ability to illuminate the world for years to come. Keep reading until the very end. This is the conclusion that will settle any doubts you may have had. Pay attention, because what was once said in whispers is now shouted. Crowned you were. Their eyes beheld your magnificence. In your unwavering ascent, they reveled. Now everyone on earth may view it as well. Their finding is now a declaration of your grandeur. What they found out is that your life is more than a story. A prophecy is being fulfilled. No one can reverse the revelations from heaven, regardless of how much resistance there is. Hold on a second, for these last words will decide your fate. Do not leave until the very end, my darling, for the discovery they have discovered is no accident. This is a divine affirmation for you. What heaven has known all along is now known by the world. Your time has come. Prepare yourself. Now is the moment for you. Please, my darling, remain with me tonight. The very essence of fate reverberates in this section. They found out the secret to why every door that closed could be opened again. If you want your story to become a testimony, you need to stick around till the very end. What they discovered proves that your story was extraordinary from the start, so don't skip it. Through your perseverance, faith, and relative quiet, they were able to deduce that you were being led by an unseen power. Because it proves the supernatural was there the whole time, their finding has shocked them. They uncovered the secret behind your resilience in the face of adversity. Luck has nothing to do with it. It was etched into your entire being. The following words will confirm everything you've ever wondered, so stop scrolling. This finding is not going to be your undoing, according to heaven. So you should remain here. Here you will be crowned. Put it all in. There is still more to come. My beloved, draw nearer, for the veil of secrecy is lifting. They found the resilience that grew from your scars. Your sorrow brought out beauty. Here is when your real identity is revealed, so be sure to stay to the very end. They tried to expose you, but in doing so, they revealed how great you are, so don't miss. With each action you've performed, they discovered more proof of your divine calling. What they have discovered cannot be undone, regardless of their efforts. Light envelops your life, they found, and shadows flee. And word of this finding is getting out, leading more people to the reality of your identity. Stay put, for this discovery is about to reach its peak. Pay close attention, my darling, since the power to discover has been taken away from them. It belongs to you. Your fate has been revealed, but now it is time to step courageously into it, according to heaven. Hold on for the finish, for this is where things start to change. Their discovery is evidence of your inexorable rise, so don't skip over them. The plan was visible to them. It was a call to action. They saw the light, and now they can't ignore it. You are the one who has been selected. The hidden factor that ensured your survival was uncovered by them. The divine hand that keeps you from falling. And now, even in their quiet, they recognize your magnificence. Hold on a second, because I'm about to break the seal on this discovery. Hold fast, my darling, for the voice from on high is crystal clear. Your time has come, and no one can prevent it from happening. Put it all in. The time for your breakthrough has come. Here we are, my darling child, at the time of great revelation, when all things are brought to light. Your struggles were molding you into a vessel of splendor, and they found out that your journey had not been in vain. Do not leave until you have heard the last affirmation from heaven. The revelation has come to an end, so don't miss a moment. They beheld your wounds, your power, and your mission, and they understood they were witnessing a miracle unfold. Their finding confirms what you already knew. They found confirmation of what cannot be denied, that you are the living embodiment of divine promise. Now everyone on earth may see what the heavenly hosts have long known. You are an obedient, powerful, and doomed individual. These words are the seal, so remain here, my beloved. You will never fall again because of what they found out about you. Put it all in. At this point, there is no turning back the clock on your destiny. Please don't look away now, my little child. When this happens, the revelation can't be stopped. Along with your story, they uncovered the divine power that has been concealed in each of your steps. Hold on to the very end, for this section will hit you where it hurts spiritually. Stay tuned because the information they revealed is starting to change people's perceptions of you. They unveiled unfathomable strength instead of the vulnerability they had anticipated. Oh, and now they get it. You were always meant to be. They found your life's divine alignment. The way setbacks become opportunities for growth and defeats became teaching moments. Because it proves that heaven has always been directing your course. This knowledge has rendered them speechless. What follows will permanently cement this reality, so don't scroll. The unveiling is far from over, so remain here, my darling. Each of the hidden levels holds the key to your fate, and they are still being uncovered. Put it all in. There is still a monumental task ahead. The intensity of this revelation is growing, therefore draw nearer, chosen one. The holy radiance that emanates from wounds and the sacred power that is gained through perseverance were both uncovered. Hold on till the very end, because the gravity of the message becomes clearer at this point. Don't pass over it, since they found evidence of your excellence while trying to understand you. Your wars were clearly not lost to them. They were victory drills. Your guard was up. They could see it was a strength, patience encased in wisdom. They found out that your path was never haphazard. It was written in heaven. God, who never lets you fall, has left them in amazement. Beloved, don't scroll any further. The reveal is still on its way to its climax. My darling, pay close attention now, because the revelation is pouring out. They found out why no storm has ever been able to wipe you out. You must read this revelation till the very end, for it bears the heavenly rumble. Stay the course, because they witness the ferocity in your gaze, the resiliency in your spirit, and the unwavering power that emanates solely from God. You were not merely surviving, they recognized. Silence was being used to uplift you. They found the prophecy that was concealed in your footsteps. It proved that your life is special and not random. And now that they can't deny your magnificence, they're unsettled. Stay on the page. The arrival of the heavenly seal is near, so do not turn away. Hold on tight, my darling, for the angels are muttering something. You are affirmed by their finding. Your unveiling is already reverberating through dimensions, so there's no need to skip it. At this very time, my darling, heaven is adorning the disclosure. They found out the unchangeable truth. Your fate can't be changed, erased, or postponed. This is the climax of your story, so be sure to stick around to the very end. What they uncovered has already changed the atmosphere around you, so don't skip. It was as if God's touch was upon your name. Unquestionably, a sign of exceptional greatness. Their finding is now serving as a signal for your arrival. They found the unwavering power you possess and the aura of purposefulness that envelops you. Even your skeptics will have to admit that you are who you say you are. These lines are breaking the last seal on your fate, so don't scroll any farther. Be there to the very end. My darling, the world now knows the secret that heaven has been trying to tell all along since the revelation. The time has arrived for you. You are selected, powerful, and unstoppable. Your confirmation is already here, so there's no need to skip. Do not turn away, my little kid. There has never been a more monumental unveiling than this. They found the crown that veiled your soul, the one that God set aside for you before anyone else ever laid eyes on you. Keep reading, because they found the unstoppable light of fate all around you. Now everyone on earth may view it as well. And from this point on, no one can dispute the revelations from above. This is the last assurance you've been seeking. So stop scrolling. Do not leave till the very end, my darling, for this is only the beginning of your tale. Your reign is about to commence. Nothing can halt the arrival of anything monumental that is rightfully yours. Put it all in. This is your moment. To ensure that you receive future communications, please like, share, and subscribe. Divine God Message.
A little bit like getting transformed.